morning. Welcome to my channel, SteveO the Window Cleaner. Today, we're going to the mountains. We're gonna clean some windows. Oh yeah, it's gonna be great.
Now, but in all seriousness, I was just gonna take you guys along for a good old-fashioned cleaning video. I'm going to a house I haven't seen before. I don't always like doing that as far as bidding over the phone, but what I've been doing is just telling them a paying price and a minimum, and then everybody's been cool, and it's the busy season, so most people don't really question and just want to get it done. But I had to move a job to tomorrow from today, and had to move this job from tomorrow to today. So I think this is going to be a really, really cool home up in the mountains, pretty far up in the mountains, about an hour away from my house. And then we'll clean that home, but I was just going to show you guys kind of some of the stuff I've been doing and all that good stuff. I've just been mainly cleaning homes a lot. I haven't been doing a lot of storefronts, but it's been kind of nice. It's been kind of a nice change of pace, and I'll be quite honest, I feel like the quickest I've ever been with homes, so it's kind of fun. I've just been rolling through homes after home after home, and all really happy customers, which is super, super sweet. But this house, I will have some traditional work, some water fed pole work, and I'm sure there's going to be some complicated windows. But yeah, come along for an old school residential window cleaning vlog video. Let's go. You gotta love when it's like beginning of May and you see cars coming down from the mountains with snow on them. We've had like rain and a little bit of snow the last couple days, but no rain down in my area. But up in the mountains here, they'll get snow, and it's just like, man, it's May. I mean, look how green it is. May is like one of the most beautiful times here in Colorado, and then later in the summer it starts to get super dry, but May is always like the greenest time and just the most. Oh my god, there's a car of snow. Oh my gosh, I hope there's no snow. That's gonna ruin my day if there's snow up here. I think some of these cars are coming from way far up, but man, it's like, how does this keep on going? So I keep thinking this camera's recording. This camera's got a lot of issues. GoPro Hero 9. So here at this house, got snow on the roof, quite a bit of windows, but I want to show you the back here. So quite a lot of little windows like this. All these windows are pretty dirty, but they're not too bad. The high ones will be bad, but they won't be overly too bad. I think screens on most of those. I like those on the inside. Not a lot of stuff up on the roof, but I'll show you kind of the major. This is the major wall here. Pretty cool there. That's gonna be fun to clean. And then more here as well. But I'm gonna use the water fed pole as much as possible. Pretty much all this stuff. Got a lot more windows than I thought it was, but it's all big windows and then these little windows. So it's really not too bad overall. A little bit of dirt. I always go around and I feel the windows if I've got a little bit of time. Let's see if they have water. They got water. It's probably gonna be well water. So good thing I've got my X2. Some high windows here for sure, so it's going to be interesting to see how I'll get this done, but I'm really not too worried. All right, let's get going.
Guys, I'm gonna give you guys a little tip here with screens like this that you see like this, right? Very easy. You just unclip them. Okay. I'll clean the window real quick. These windows have been super easy to clean. This is about the last window inside. Whole inside of this house took me about 3 hours exactly. I'm not even sure how many windows are here. I don't even know the price yet. I told the guy an average price per pane and he's super cool with it. So anyways, clean the window, detail your solution. We're actually gonna clean this screen real quickly. So like I was showing you guys in one of the videos before, these inside screens really just need a little bit of solution to get the dust off. And just a good towel. If you're by yourself, this is a really good way to do it. And don't waste a lot of time. This is what I've been doing lately, working by myself, and it's worked out well. Okay, so let me get that. When you put these screens back, a very important step with these particular kind of screens is to have all of these out, right? If I have it in like this, when I push it, I try to shove it in, it can scratch the wood. So you want to have all those out. You want to make sure they align with this little piece right there. We got all of them good. This one wasn't good. We clip that in, clip that in, clip that in, clip that in. And you just do that to make sure you're not leaving any marks here. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a mix of water-fed pole and traditional. Most of these windows are crazy dirty. So that side, I'm mostly going to ladder. And then this side, what I'm going to do is keep moving back and forth. One thing I have going on though, is I have tons of dripping from everything. But that window's done, that window's done. This window just needs to be hit and rinsed. And what I'll do is I'll go over there, hit a bunch of that stuff, come back here and hit this stuff again. But I kind of mixed it up a bit as far as doing traditional and different stuff. So I think it will work out just perfectly to get everything set up. If you guys are ever having a problem with pressure, you need to run this stuff. I see a lot of people talking about bad pressure, and it's just you don't know as far as flow goes what hoses are best. I see a lot of people get mad and you guys just don't quite understand. All right, let me get the water-fed pole set up here. And then we're gonna start busting out these outsides. It's 11:48. I think the outside will take me exactly 3 hours. I'm gonna guess that, and I have some of the outside done already. And most of it's just big glass. And really, the inside took me a bit just because of all the screens, but all those are clean and done. Okay. I need to get my quick connect back on here. No special hose here. I know you guys are gonna ask me, hey, why do you use this hose now, not the Xero G? Nothing special about it. This just works out nice. I'm gonna take this off so that I get as much flow as humanly possible. The one thing about water-fed pole and something like this is that you get a lot of water running down the house. So moving back and forth and creating time that you can go and hit something else is a good idea. That may seem like more work to you, but I promise having the water-fed pole and doing it the way that I do it allows me to get through a lot of things. Like tomorrow, I have a 3-story home to finish up, where I did the inside the other day with my friend Keith, and then tomorrow I got to go back and do all the screens in the outside. But I don't think it's going to be that bad, but it's going to be bad for one person. One thing I've learned in doing a lot of this work by myself again, I've taken on a lot bigger projects now than I ever used to when I was with fish. So now let's get over there, y'all. Bring this over here. We'll let the waste rotor just run over the edge here. But one thing I've learned is I try to bite off a little bit more than I could chew sometimes with some of these huge freaking projects I've been doing, which is fine. I enjoy it. but it gets a little tiring by yourself doing these big projects. But I'll tell you what, these big projects don't wear me out as much as when doing big commercial by myself. Big commercial is just a lot of glass. Residential is just more, if you know what you're doing, it's pretty easy. All right, let me get everything set up here and we'll get going on this outside. I'm also gonna take this ladder off and put that over there for those. And we're gonna do those by ladder, just because I know it's gonna be overall easier. I'll use the micro. I don't think I'll need any more than 30 feet. All right, let me get off here. Okay, we're all set up here. One thing you'll see happening with this is there's just some air coming through the system. So you see this kind of spurts at some time, but the rinse bar is working beautifully. And I have this on 150 feet of hose, 3/8 hose. See, this is just air getting through the system. And then I got my 40 feet of Xero hose, and I have my garden hose, right? You never use the yellow hose that comes with the system to run the system. You will have enough pressure. So we're just getting some air out here. This is a very common thing that happens. Doesn't mean anything's wrong. You just let it go for a little bit. Sometimes it can be from the hoses. It can just be a number of things. So don't freak out once you get to the job. This will all get consistent here in a second. As you guys know, I always use the boar's hairbrush. I'm thinking we're working off well water here. Zeros. Hey, there's some wildlife down there. Hey, wildlife. You guys want to see this? This is pretty cool. Just some, I think these are elk. Elk or deer. Hey guys, what's going on? Oh, you don't like me human. Oh, there's 5 of you. Little ones, huh? Interesting thing about up here too, is when you're up at homes like this, you kind of want to be careful that you don't got any mountain lions around you. Luckily they have this huge fence, but you don't always see that at places like this. Okay, let's get going on this thing.
all done with that home. Ooh, let me get my directions here real quickly. Ooh, look at the views.
In 6.6 miles, turn left onto Howard Street.
So, all done with that job. Oh wow, look at the views. Look at the views. Look at the views. So pretty. It's all done with that job. It took exactly 5.5 hours. It was $550. I am happy for not seeing the job. I gave him a little bit of a low price per a pane. I thought it was going to be a little bit easier. I would have usually gone a little bit higher, but I am perfectly happy with it. And the day is done. If y'all got any questions about anything you saw that I did, just comment below and I'll try to help you. Just know, guys, I am super duper busy, and I'll do my best to respond to you guys, but it's crazy right now, so I will do my best. Alrighty.